We now have Mrs. Niraja Srinivasan, principal from the St. John's Chinmaya Vidyalaya, also Road, and she is going to talk on a topic which is close to our heart: media. Media a threat or not? Anything we overindulge is a threat. Food is needed for body. Food is nutrition is needed, but if you overindulge in it, it will become a threat. So let's first hear from her, and then we can move on to discuss about it. We have Meena introducing Nirja ma'am. So Meena, can go ahead.
Yes, Amma. Thank you. So Nirja Srinivasan is the principal of Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Alsuru, or St. John's Road, which is also another name for that school. She has an MSc in mathematics and also a B.Ed, of course. She has been a teacher for 12 years at the Koramangala Chinmaya Vidyalaya, and she has been part of Chinmaya Vaibhav and Chinmaya Netratva. And during the COVID, she has trained teachers and parents on how to use Google Workspace, and she's created Google. She's helped teachers and students with the guidance of Aditya Nandaji in creating Google accounts and other things. So besides all this, she's a very dynamic person who's recently taken over the Alsur Vidyalaya and looks forward to bringing about a transformation in the school. So over to you, Nirja ji, to talk to us about the media threat.
Hari Om.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanandaji. Hari Om Swami Vivekanandaji, Hari Om Shanti Amma, Ninama, and Hari Om to one and all who have joined for today's session. Let me share my screen first. Hari Om. My topic is media a threat. We know media is the primary means of mass communication. From early forms of communication like paintings and letters to digital revolutions such as AI-driven content and immersive media, technology has drastically changed how we consume information. While media facilitates global connectivity and education, it also brings challenges like misinformation, cyber threats, and privacy breakers. With both its positive and negative aspects, should media be considered a threat? Particularly for younger generations who are deeply integrated into digital platforms. Social media has become an essential part of students' daily lives, providing access to information, educational resources, and social connections. However, it also presents significant risks, including cyberbullying, exposure to harmful content, and negative impacts on mental health. Social media has evolved from traditional media formats such as newspapers and television to dynamic interactive platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter have transformed how people communicate, share information, and engage with the world. While these platforms offer numerous benefits, they also come with hidden dangers that significantly impact students. Social media has become an inseparable part of modern life, influencing how we communicate, learn, work, and entertain ourselves. However, its impact is a double-edged sword, offering numerous benefits while also presenting serious risks. The debate on whether social media is a boon or a curse continues as its effects depend largely on how it is used. A positive example is how remote areas can be connected through social media to learn more about the world. Students all over the world can interact and gain knowledge about culture, talents, and gain confidence in themselves. But sometimes this can lead to cyberbullying, exposure to unrelated content, and addiction, which also leads to depression and anxiety in some of the soft-hearted children. Thus, the real question: is social media a boon or a curse? Despite its drawbacks, social media has significantly contributed to global progress in various fields, from education and healthcare to business and social activism. Social media provides students with access to educational resources, tutorials, and academic discussions. Platforms like YouTube, Coursera, and LinkedIn Learning offer free and paid courses for skill development. Online communities allow students to engage in peer-to-peer learning and collaborate on projects, enable students to connect with peers, teachers, and mentors worldwide, helps in academic collaborations, group discussions, and global exposure to different cultures and perspectives. We have Generation Global is a best example where children are able to connect globally and discuss many topics with their age group and educators. Even our school registered for Generation Global, children are getting exposure to meet and interact with other students globally. Now they are getting the confidence to put forward their views and ideas. It's a wonderful opportunity for our students to get exposure. Here, I would like to thank Shanti Amma for introducing Generation Global to all our schools. Skill development and career opportunities also the social media offers. Students to learn coding, digital marketing, graphic design, and more. LinkedIn and GitHub and other professional networks help students to build their career paths early on. Freelancing platforms allow students to earn while learning through part-time work. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube provide a medium for students to showcase their talents, encourages creative thinking, and innovative through blogging, vlogging, and digital storytelling. As the coin has both sides, social media also have negative impacts. Social media enables anonymous bullying leading to emotional distress. Negative comments, body shaming, and online abuse impact students' self-esteem. Many students experience anxiety and depression due to cyberbullying. The dopamine effect, driven design of social media apps, leads to compulsive scrolling. Students often experience decreased productivity due to excessive screen time. Addiction to likes, comments, and virtual validation disrupts academic focus. Students may come across explicit content, misinformation, and violent material. Online challenges and trends often promote risky and dangerous behaviors. Lack of content moderation makes it easy for young users to be influenced negatively. There was a recent cyber techie trolled over video we have seen. There's an article related to how social media affected a person so badly that they had to take drastic measures and had to end their life. A woman captured and posted on her account how her child was rescued from the fall. The netizens bullied and accused her of not taking care of her children, where she was affected so much that she died by suicide. This is the dangerous turmoil created by social media. Filtered and edited images create unrealistic beauty standards, leading to body dissatisfaction. Many young students, especially girls, develop insecurities and eating disorders due to social comparison. Excessive screen time leads to obesity and sedentary lifestyle. Prolonged use of social media can interfere with sleep, attention span, and real-world social interactions. Excessive screen time can reduce academic performance and hinder personal development. Social media platforms collect and monetize user data without transparent consent. Personal information shared on social media can make children vulnerable to online predators and identity theft. Many companies engage in large-scale data transactions, selling personal data without user consent. Students often unknowingly share personal information that can be exploited by predators or cyber criminals. Each contact details will be shared for minimum 7 rupees up to 50 rupees. Like this, it can be shared to many, the same information. There are many companies which we have not heard about, engages in 50 trillion personal data transactions in a year. That is buying and selling your data and mine. It is completely out of control with many reasons. Social media influences drug culture also among students, which is really threatening. Celebrities and influencers often normalize substance use in music and movies. Social media trends promote casual drug use as a mean of social acceptance. Encrypted messaging apps and secret groups facilitate the illegal drug trade. Platforms like Snapchat and Instagram have been linked to drug transactions. Drug-related hashtags and viral challenges encourage experimentation among students. Peer pressure to participate in these trends can lead to dangerous habits. Seeing drugs normalized on social media increases curiosity and experimentation, leads to addiction, declining academic performance, and strained personal relationship. Social media also impact mental health. Excessive social media also use contributes to stress, anxiety, and loneliness. Comparing one's life to the curated lives of influencers lead to dissatisfaction and depression. Many students experience disrupted sleep patterns due to late night screen use. Children who use social media more engaged to chat with them online and getting shy to meet people in person. Constant social comparison can contribute to anxiety, depression, and low self-worth. Students interact with people online thinking that they are real and they exist, but they never know about how artificial intelligence is used to fake existence by social predators. This can lead to drastic impacts on their lives. Here in this slide, the faces, what all you are seeing, none of these faces are real. No one exists. All generated by artificial intelligence. Again, we can see some of the notices and some messages, whatever, the fake notices, messages, and fake calls. Here you can see, these are all are fake notices. How to identify? It is a fake notice. How to identify it is a fake notice? There is one option. Yes, you can. This document can be identified using Google Lens. Otherwise, by seeing this document, you can see there are multiple seals are there. The document, the real document does not contain multiple seals. It contains only maximum of 2 seals. If it is multiple seals, then it is fake. Parents know that their children are using social media, but they don't know how and why they are using it. Sometimes parents restrict the usage of social media where children finds apps like the smart hide calculator, which hides the apps, which should not be shown in the home screen when the parents are checking their phones. How it works? It is an app where you can download it through Play Store. It is not a normal calculator. It works as a normal calculator, but when you type a certain password, it will hide or show the hidden applications. Certain password, it will hide. Show. It is very popular app among students since they hide the apps which their parents forbid them to use. This leads to mistrust, miscommunication, and hiding of crucial information from parents, which leads to a lot of bad choices. Somehow, you have been scammed online and you have no idea as how to proceed with this issue. The first step is to always take caution when proceeding online, like entering our details or sharing personal information. The next step, if you have fallen victim, is to stay calm and assess their situation. The third step is to lodge a complaint online or offline. If it's online reporting, you can call 1930. It is a national cyber crime reporting portal. Offline reporting, you can go to the nearest police station and you can lodge a complaint. Yes, to improve the mental health, what we can do, what the children should do, monitor the screen time, track how long social media is used daily, set healthy time limits. Previous to that screen, previous one. Monitor the screen time. Track how long social media is used daily. Set healthy time limits to avoid overuse. Be selective with connections. Avoid unnecessary interactions with strangers. Think before you post. Be mindful of what you share online, as it can be used against you. Evaluate whether the connection is truly beneficial. Designate one day as a week as a social media detox day. Engage in offline hobbies like music, reading, or sports. Ask yourself if you are using social media to connect or escape reality. If using it as an escape, consider taking a break and engaging in offline activities. Limit social media usage. Avoid using while eating, talking to others, or before bedtime. Establish screen-free zones to improve focus and relationships. Now, social media is a powerful tool that can build connections, spread knowledge, and create opportunities. However, it also amplifies bullying, harassment, and mental health issues if used irresponsibly. The key to a safer digital environment lies in awareness, education, and collective action. By promoting kindness, digital literacy, and online accountability, we can create a social media space where students feel safe, respected, and empowered rather than threatened. How school can take the preventive measures? School should introduce digital literacy programs to educate students about online safety. Encourage students to use social media responsibly and respectfully. Teaching critical thinking helps students identify misinformation and harmful content. Parents should regulate social media usage through parental control tools. Encouraging open conversations about online experiences can build trust and awareness. Children should feel safe discussing their online experiences with trusted adults. Setting daily time limits for social media use prevents addiction and distraction. Weekly digital detox days encourage engagement in offline activities. Schools and families should promote offline hobbies like sports, arts, and reading. Encouraging in person communication strengthens social skills and confidence. Students should be educated on how to report cyberbullying and harmful content. Schools should implement policies to protect students from online harassment. Schools should offer counseling services for students struggling with social media anxiety. Practicing mindfulness and self care can help students maintain a healthy digital balance. Just like many diseases have their own prevention and cure, social media usage among students can also be prevented. Children in general should always be kept engaged and busy by letting them join any kinds of sports, music, dance, or other hobbies they are particularly interested in. Students should have regular counseling sessions where they can engage with an adult in a one-to-one manner or as well as in a peer-to-peer session. Children should start engaging with their fellow classmates in the old-fashioned way, writing letters and replying to them. This fosters their intellectual growth and creativity. Students should be educated on the different ways social media can be used and how their life will be affected by the decisions that they can take. They need to know about online predators, the unwanted content, and the usage of social media in a regulated manner. Parents should start using parental controls for the apps for which their child is using and should monitor their usage carefully. There is a golden rule. If you won't say it to someone publicly, don't say it online. It is easy to fake online. Do not trust until you get to know the person in the real world. Social media is neither entirely a boon nor a curse. While it offers immense opportunities for learning and connectivity, it also comes with serious risks. The key to making social media safe for students is responsible usage, parental guidance, and digital literacy. By setting boundaries and encouraging positive engagement, we can minimize its negative impact and ensure that students use social media in a way that enhances rather than harms their well-being. Take control, use social media wisely. The topic social media is an ocean. We can discuss whole day, but whenever we get an opportunity, we should discuss and give awareness to our children to social media wisely. As Swamiji said, media can be a treat instead of threat if we understand how to use productively. Hari Om. Thank you. Thank you, Amma, for the opportunity given to me. Hari Om once again.
Thank you so much. I think it's a very, very beautifully, elaborately prepared. You've prepared yourself so well. I can see the number of points that came up. I think a very, very well done presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nirja, for this wonderful presentation.
Thank you,
A lot
Amma.
of
Thank you.
thoughts.
I want to add one thing. Even the role play and